Welcome back to Chris RD Gymnastics Music Sports channel, and we welcome you all to the 3 meters springboard finals synchronized, or 3 meters synchronized springboard finals boys 2023 in the Chengdu, or the World University Games 2023 happening in Chengdu. So these are the divers just preparing themselves before the competition starts. And these are the Team China, as you can see. Just talking with this is the coaches of Germany, of Team Germany. Very young coaches that they have. Talking with the sitcoms, and here are the Team China, the two pairs. The German team briefing their divers. And also here, the Team Germany just having their shower before the competition starts. Team Brazil also. These are the team that are going to start. Team China having this Team Germany, of course, stretching before the competition starts. German divers are really good divers. Moving on now for our first dive, Team Germany. They are really good divers for Team Germany. And now we have here Team Germany moving on for their first dive. Lou Noel Guy Massenberg and Alexander Jan Wilhelm. 2.0 level of difficulty for their back 1/2 somersaults spike position. Nicely done for Team Germany in that dive. They have a very good entry here. Good synchronization also. Ang ganda ng synchronization nila. Very tight core. Nicely done. They got 49.8 score here. 8.5, 7.5, 8.0. Scores from the judges. 9.0 also. Moving on to our next dive, Team Japan. Shota Yamada and Ryo Nishida. 2.0 level of difficulty for their first dive. Back 1/2 somersaults in pike position. Nicely done for Team Japan. Very clean dive. The entry is beautiful. No significant water splash. Just an amazing job for Team Japan here. Such a very flexible body. Not that tight core as they do their flight. 45.0 scores for their first dive. 8.0, 7.0, 7.5, 8.5. Now up here, the next divers from Team China. Bowen Huang and Chao Ho Liang, 2.0 level of difficulty for their first dive, which is inward to 1/2 somersaults in pike position. Awesome job for Bowen Huang and Chao Liang. Such a great job, and matagal na sila nagko-compete talaga. Matagal na sila magkasama sa pag-dive. We are really excited for their senior careers. 52.20 score from the judges. 9.0, 8.5. A very high score for that dive. You now have here from Team Korea. Team Korea, Dong Min Jong and Min Yak Kang, 2.0 level of difficulty for their first round. Back 1/2 somersaults in pike position. Awesome job for Team Korea. Very clean dive, no significant water splash. Very good vertical lines. Amazing job, Team Korea.
Diving as one, it's not easy at all, of course. You know, you have to go through a whole routine, you have to go through years of preparation. You can see that the appreciation for
Good score here for Team Korea, 47.4, 8.0, 7.0, 8.5 scores on the judges. Ang galing ng Team Korea, makita nyo talaga, it's just really hard work for them. Next nating diver are from Team Georgia.
Sing.
Team Georgia, Tornik Onikashvili and Sandro Milikevsky. Back one half somersaults, 2.0 level of difficulty in pike position. Nicely done for Team Georgia. Very clean dive without without significant water splash. Very tight muscles, tight core. The entry is beautiful. Awesomely done for Team Georgia here.
I think that when you see what they've been doing recently with them, winning silver in the winning GP 46.8 and also Fukuoka.
They got a good score here. 7.5, 8.0, 7.5, 7.0 scores from the judges. Team Brazil for their first dive.
Sam Bennett of the United States of America, just 17. Sorry, this is
João Felipe Margiotto Diaz and Rafael Silva Max de Almeida. Forward one half somersaults in pike position. Inward, sorry, it's inward. Nicely done for Team Brazil for their first dive. Such a good start.
understands the applause. Very slick.
Nicely done for Team Brazil here. Synchronization is good and they have a very good entry. They form a good vertical line. This is Chris RD, Gymnastic Music Sports channel. Please consider like, subscribe, and share if you are enjoying this diving so that you will be notified as we go and search for diving competitions all around the world. Results for the first round. We now have here the Team Germany for their second dive. Luno Guy Massenberg and Alexander Jan Wilhelm Lube. 2.0 level of difficulty for their reverse one half somersaults in pike position.
Reverse somersault. Pike position. Synchronization is a little bit off just on the
Very good for Team Germany. There's a little bit some issue with their synchronization, but overall it's a job well done for Team Germany. The grabbing of the hands, they are not synchronized in that sense. But execution wise, it's good. Nicely done, Team Germany. 48.0 scores from the judges. We now have here Team Japan for their second dive. Shota Yamada and Ryo Nishida sa kanilang second round, 2.0 level of difficulty. Reverse one half somersaults in pike position for Team Japan. Good job for Team Japan.
always guarantee that they like to show
They have a good pike position. Pike position.
graceful they are. The divers from the Korea Republic.
They have a good time to grab their hands from the vertical lines.
It's smooth as well.
43.8 scores on the judges, 8.0, 7.0, 6.0.
Divers, sorry.
It's a mixed decisions. Team China in their second round. China are setting high standards of dive here. Bowen Huang and Chang Wei Liang, 2.0 level of difficulty for their second round. Nicely done, very clean dive for Team China, and they just did a back one half somersaults.
Because they're on the side, you can obviously understand that they will see things, we'll see things that maybe they won't just because if they got
Very
the
clean
side.
dive here, no significant water splash, well synchronization.
Maybe there's just a
49.2 for their score. 9.0, 7.0, 7.5, 8.0. Team Japan. I sorry, it's Team Korea. Yes, Team Korea. Sorry, I'm a little bit mixed up. I'm a bit tired now. Dongmin Jong and Minju Kang, 2.0 level of difficulty for their second round. Oh, this is the mistakes. Big mistakes. They did a reverse one half somersault in pike position. They have a very good distance from the springboard. But you see the reaction of the Koreans, the key coaches. It's not depressing, it's not discouraging, but it's just fine. They can do better. They're still positive. La? 28.2 for their score, 2.5, 4.5, 3.0. And we have here the Team Georgia for their second dive. Team Georgia, Tornik Onikashvili and Sandro Milikevsky, 2.0 level of difficulty for their second round. Awesome job and nicely done for Team Georgia in their second round, and they are consistent. They don't have a good podium or performance for the past competition, their individual competition, but here in their synchronized dive, they are doing well. 42.0 scores from the judges. For Team Brazil, João Felipe Margiotto Diaz and Rafael Silva Max de Almeida. 2.0 level of difficulty for their reverse one half somersaults straight. Oh, that's not a good dive. You can see also from the face of their coach, there's a major error there. The vertical lines, and I hope that the divers are still good because that is very painful in the skin. That kind of landing. They got 22.2 score here. The standing after the second round of dive, China on the first, Germany second. We are now in the third round of dive. Louis Noel, Guy Massenberg, and Alexander Jan Wilhelm Lub, 3.1 level of difficulty for their third round. 3 and 1 half somersaults in pike position. That is good. Good revolution, and the entry is good. No significant water splash for both of them. Synchronization is job well done. Very strong body here. Very tight core. And the entry is beautiful. 75.33 kay sa kanilang gawas, Team Germany. We have here Team Japan. Welcome natin ng Team Japan sa kanilang third round. Japan are good divers also. Shoto Yamada and Ryo Nishida, 3.0 level of difficulty for their third round. Nicely done for Team Japan there. They did a back 2 and 1 half somersaults in pike position.
Let's just have a look at the replay. Well, the synchronization was off. Execution not bad.
Though there is some issue with their synchronization. 58.5 scores on the judges, 4.5, 7.0, 6.5. The numbers that they got from the judges here. Team China in their third dive. They will get a 3.4 level of difficulty, inward 3 and 1/2 somersaults. In tuck positions, Chinese divers are the only divers that are having this kind of difficulties. As of now, here. That is a job well done for them. The tuck position is good, the revolution is nice. Great revolution their tuck. Although the vertical line is really a problem. Not too much, not good vertical lines, but it's fine. 70.38 scores. 8.0, 7.0, 6.5. We get here from Team Korea in their third dive. Team Korea, Dongmin Jong and Min-yok Kang, 3.1 level of difficulty for their third round. That's nice. Very clean dive, impressive. And they did a forward 3 and 1/2 somersaults with in pike position. The difficulty is good, 3.1, but not enough difficulty to compete with the Chinese. Very good vertical line, and the entry is beautiful. 67.89, 7.5, 7.0 individual scores from the judges. Team Georgia in their third round. Yeah, and they will have a 3.0 level of difficulty for their third round of dive. Team Georgia. Tourniquet Anishkashvili and Sandro Milkedski. Nicely done for Team Georgia. They're very consistent and they're very clean dive since dive 1, 2, and 3. They did an inward 2 and 1/2 somersaults in pike position. The synchronization is job well done. And the entry is beautiful for Team Georgia here. 64.8, 6.5, 7.0 individual scores from the judges. Team Brazil in their third dive. João Felipe Marguieto and Rafael Silva Max, they have a 3.0 level of difficulty for this dive. Back 2 and 1/2 somersaults. Nicely done. Although there is not a perfect, that is not a perfect vertical lines upon the entry.
Started off quite well.
The vertical lines can be worked on as they go to their country. The revolution is good, synchronization is fine. It's just the vertical line and separation of legs. 54.0 scores on the judges, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5. That's the numbers that appears given by the judges. And we have here the scores and standing after the third round. Germany leading, China second on the third round. We now have here the fourth round. Team Germany. They will have a 3.5 level of difficulty for this fourth round of Team Germany. Nicely done for Team Germany. No significant water splash. The entry is beautiful. The revolution is good. The twisting is well synchronized.
A little bit of splash just coming over a little bit, so they'll just lose a few points there. Still going to be a big score.
Sorry for that. 74.55 scores for Team Germany for that fourth dive. We now have here the Team Japan in their fourth dive. Shota Yamada and Ryo Nishida, 3.1 level of difficulty for their fourth round. They will do a forward 3 and 1/2 somersaults in pike position. Japanese divers are really good and really amazing. Nicely done for Team Japan, but there is a little bit off with their in terms of their vertical lines. They can work on more with their vertical lines there. 55.8 scores, 5.5, 6.0, 7.0 individual scores of the judges. We now have here the Team China in the 4th round. Bowen Huang and Chao Hui Liang, 3.5 level of difficulty for this dive. They did a reverse 3 and 1 half somersaults in tuck position. There is a problem with the synchronization. Yeah, there is a problem with the synchronization and there will be deduction. But individually, they did well. It's just in synchronization. 68.25 score, 8.0, 6.5, 7.0 individual scores of the judges. Moving on to our Team Korea in their 4th dive. Dong Min Jong and Min Yuk Kang, Team Korea, 3.0 level of difficulty for their 4th round. Nicely done for Team Korea, and that is a forward 2 in 1 half somersaults with 1 hold twisting in pike position. We got 63.9 score here from the judges and they really did well. Ang galing ng mga Korean dito. May problema sila na sa first first 2 and 1 half time, but it's fine. Team Georgia in their 4th round. Tornik Onikashvili and Sandro Milikedzki, 3.1 level of difficulty for Team Georgia. So far. Nicely done for Team Georgia here. They are well consistent. They did a forward 3 and 1 half somersaults in pike position. The revolution is good. Good synchronization. Point of entry was and also, ang ganda ng synchronization nila dito. Yung entry, okay lang din. Although there is no they don't have enough time to grab their hands from the vertical lines. They got 69.75 score here for Team Georgia. Team Brazil for the next dive, 4th round. Jose Felipe Margioto Diaz and Rafael Silva Max de Almeida. 3.1 level of difficulty. Silva Max de Almeida. That's better, that's better. They did a forward 3 and 1 half somersaults in pike position. The revolution is good and the entry is beautiful. It's just the grabbing of the hands from the vertical lines is an issue, but it's just fine. But the vertical line is not that perfect. They got 56.73 score here, 5.0, 6.5. 5.5, 7.0 individual scores. And standing after the 4th round. Germany leading, China 2nd, Georgia on the 3rd position, Korea on the 4th, Japan on the 5th, Brazil on the 6th, USA, DNF. We now have here the Team Germany in the 5th round. Team Germany, Lou Noel Guy Massenberg and Alexander Jan Wilhelm Lube. 3.0 level of difficulty. They are very good divers and a very good potential as an Olympian. Nicely done for Team Germany there. They did an inward 2 and 1/2 somersaults,
really do work well together.
and
This is a pairing.
the revolution is good. The pipe position is amazing. Very tight muscle core. Great job, Team Germany. 68.4 for their fifth round. 6.0, 7.0, 8.0. Individual scores and the judges. Team Japan. Shota Yamada and Ryo Nishida. They have done well during their individual dives, and they will done it well here also. 3.0 level of difficulty for this dive. Such a great job for Team Japan. They did a forward 2 and 1/2 somersaults with one hold twisting.
Around the 60-point area. Like the way that
Nicely done for Team Japan here. The vertical line is a problem. They don't have the right time to grab their hands to form the vertical line. 60.3, 7.0, 7.5, 6.5. Given scores by the judges.
synergy vital 60.3.
We now have here the Team China in their fifth dive.
Now it is time.
Chinese people are really amazing divers. Wow! The very difficult dive. Bowen Huang and Chang Hui Yang.
Talk about how big this is. This is absolutely massive. Let's see what they can do.
They will have a
This is a massive dive. Large.
They will have a forward 4 and 1/2 somersaults. That is very challenging dive, although not that clean, but it's a very good dive for the Chinese. They did a forward 4 and 1/2 somersaults in a tuck position. The synchronization is not that enough.
0.5 points. They move up into the top position and they deal with that. It's just the difficulty of that dive.
Difficulty is there, but the synchronization is off. 79.8 scores on the judges. 6.5, 7.5, 7.0. Moving on to Team Korea in the fifth round.
Above the
Dong Min Jong and Min Yak Kang.
level position. Next up, forward 2.5, 220.
3.4 level of difficulty for this dive.
Jong and Kang of Korea Republic.
Such amazing job for Korea. Dong Min Jong and Min Yak Kang. They did a forward 2 and 1/2 somersaults with double twisting in pike positions. Although the synchronization is a little bit off, but it's just fine. They can work on with that. But the job well done for individual diver. 67.32, 5.5, 7.0, 6.5 scores from the judges. We now have here the Team Georgia. Tornik Onikashvili and Sandro Milikensky. They will have 3.0 level of difficulty for their fifth round. Forward 2 and 1/2 somersaults with one hold twisting. Pike position.
Another relatively tame dive, if I can say that. Still complicated though. So,
Nicely done for Team Georgia here.
really good dive, and again, the consistency they are. The
They are
Georgians
consistent.
so
They are
focused on
consistent
what
here,
they're
and
doing.
but here the synchronization is a little bit off. But at least here now they are doing well in comparison to their individual dives. They got 57.6 score here, 6.5, 5.0, 5.5, and 7.0. It's a mixed decision from the judges. Team Brazil in their fifth round.
Jong Dong Min and Kang Min Yuk of Korea Republic. We go to the Brazilian pairing. Diaz Silva, Max Almeida. Forward 2.5, twist and right 3. DD.
That's very good 3.0 level of difficulty for Team Brazil, and they did it well.
Kind of a dive. You know, it's 2.5.
But it will be very hard for them to go on for the podium because they did not do well for the first two dives, and it will really affect their score.
As you come out,
Nicely done for Team Brazil. 57.6 score, 5.0, 4.0, 7.0, 6.0. Numbers that the judges gave. The ranking after the fifth round: China leading, Germany second, Georgia third, Korea fourth, Japan fifth. Moving on to the Team Germany on the sixth round. Joel Guy Massenberg, Alexander Jan Wilhelm Lube. 3.4 level of difficulty for this dive. And they will do a forward 2 1/2 somersaults with double twisting in the pike positions.
Well, that is very well
Nicely done and good execution. Ang galing ng mga Germans, and I'm very excited when they go to their World Championship. These are German divers are the one of the biggest contender of Chinese divers. Such a nicely done, nice work for Team Germany here. They got 73.44 score. Team Japan for their last dive. Shota Yamada and Ryu Nishida, 3.0 level of difficulty for their last dive. They will do an inward 2 1/2 somersaults in pike position. Team Japan. Oh, that's a good done. Nicely done for Team Japan, indeed. And the somersault is good. It's very strong dive. Although one of the synchronization is a little bit, there is a little bit issue, but very minimal mistakes. 61.2 scores for the judges, 5.5, 6.0, 7.0 individual scores. We now have here the Team China in their final dive. Bowen Huang and Chao Hiliang, 3.4 level of difficulty for this dive. This is gonna be a forward 2 1/2 somersault with double twisting in pike position. Such a great dive. You can see here no significant water splash. Very clean dive. Ang galing ng mga Chinese. I just admire how the Chinese are getting trained. They're training, hard work training. How well the difficulties are executed. Chinese are really amazing. 77.52. Total score 7.0, 7.5, 8.0. Good job for the Chinese team here. And we have here the Team Korea for their final dive. Team Korea, Dong Men Jong and Min Yuk Kang for their final dive. Good job for Team Korea. It's not that perfect, but it's a good dive. 3.0 level of difficulty for that. A little bit off for their synchronization. Forward 2 1/2 somersaults in the pike position is what they did. And no significant water splash. But it's a job well done, Dong Min Jong and Min Yuk Kang, for your 3-meter springboard synchronized dive. Team Georgia. Tornik Onikashvili and Sandro Melikitsky for their final dive. Yeah, the DD or the difficulty is 3.4. Tingnan natin lang dive. Yeah, it's a little bit off for their synchronization, but individually it's a job well done. There's some problem with the form, but they still in the bronze position, 62.2, 5.0, 6.0 scores for the judges. They have some problem, the Team Georgia, in their individual dive for the 10 meters, and but as a team they are good. Team Brazil now on the 6th dive. João Felipe Margioto Diaz and Rafael Silva Max de Almeida. 3.0 level of difficulty.
that's really
So nicely
nice.
done.
It's great
Not
to
that
finish off on a high.
good height, but it's a job well done for Team
Appreciate
Brazil.
everybody's
They did
dives and all
forward two and
the
one
effort
halves,
and the
backward
preparation that they put in
two and
just to
one
be
halves.
here. These
Sorry,
stewards
I'm a little bit mixed up
doing
now.
fantastic
Inward two and one
and
half
finishing
somersaults in
all
pike position.
regardless.
Sorry that I really
Checking
have to
over
speak
the
here because
rankings, they are
YouTube really requires it.
15.5 for
I'm
the
a little bit
Brazilian
tired
pair,
now, but
finishing
we're
second
trying to
position.
speak here so that the
Once
video will not be
another
copyrighted.
fantastic battle we saw.
They have a very good score here,
Fantastic.
and congratulations to the Chinese
You can see
divers
that's the home
for winning
fans
the gold medal
celebrating
here.
because
And we have here
our
Germany
winners
on the
today
second position
and our winners
or silver medal
are
position.
of
Here are the
course
audience, and
from
they're really
China
happy. Proud Chinese.
because it is Huang Boen and Liang
And
Chao
here
Li,
are the divers of Team Germany.
97.35 points, getting gold. With the
Oh,
blue
they are very
Luxembourg
happy
and
here,
Alexander Lubachiri
friends. And the Team
getting
China,
the
they are the gold
silver
medal
medal.
here.
And then in third place, of course, Tornike Onakash from
Such an
Eastern Germany,
amazing
Kitsu,
dive
Georgia.
from Team
Getting
China. It's
bronze
just
medal.
disappointing
Great
that the
achievement here at the 38th
US
edition
divers did not
of
participate
the
here.
Synchro
Luke
2
Alan
Festival.
Forster and Samuel John
Confirmation
Benit.
that will bring a lot of cheer from the stands.
Bowen
Chinese
Huang
team
and Chow Williang with
just vigorous and
397.35
reliable
score.
final dive.
Lunewell Guy
Ahead
Masinberg
of us,
Alexander Jan Wilhelm Lube
Nothing but the pressure
389.52.
from the home divers.
Such an amazing dive. Please consider subscribing, like, and share to this channel
It's always great.
for and
Going
click
right
the bell
to the
notifications
was the
for
case
more
here.
diving um, um,
Dongmin
videos that we can get or
picking up
we
there from
can
the Korea
cover
Republic,
all around the
finishing
world.
third position ahead of Shuta
We are
Yamato and
continuously
Ryo Shido,
searching and
Japan.
researching
And then, of
where
course,
are the diving
Brazil, where
competitions so that we can watch and
João
enjoy it
Dias
watching.
Silva Max Almeida
We have here the
Brazil
Team Germany.
the seventh
They are really good.
position.
Team Germany. The audience are really happy to watch
They didn't
the athletes.
start this final.
Here are the highlights of the competitions. This is the first round. Team China.
That's some of the
And
action
here
from
are
today,
the Team Germany
from this first final.
for the highlights of their, I think that is the third dive, yes, of Team Germany, of Alexander and
Luxembourg
Lu.
and Alexander
And
Germany.
Team China, that's the 4 and 1/2 somersaults in the fifth round of Team China. 79.8 was their score there. This is just the recap of their and highlights of their performances.
Who just managed to sneak ahead
Team Germany
at
here,
most, dealing with the pressure.
such amazing divers. I think that's their fifth dive. Sixth round, yeah, 73.44 for that sixth round of Team Germany. Team China.
It's all about the Chinese
This is
doing
the last dive and such an amazing dive. Perfection it is.
today. Brilliant stuff again from Wang Bowen. Of course, silver
One
medal.
Bowen and Chow Williang, 77.52 for that last dive.
Certainly the platform. Here he is going again, and the gold mixed team event, of course.
They are really amazing. And these are the opening videos that were not included a while ago. So this is a start of the competitions. They're just preparing Team Germany. I love the speed of Team Germany. During the warm-up, the twisting is good. You just can see the how the Germans are having a good synchronization during their dive, and the entry is just beautiful, magically in divine. A little bit. I think they don't have lights in that area. That's why it's a little bit dark here. That's Team China. This is the Team China during the presentation introduction. This is I think Team Korea during the start before the start of the competition, and Team Japan, of course, Alexander Wilhelm Lube. This is the highlight without slow motion. Team Germany, Team China. The coaches of Team China, Team Georgia, of course. Team Georgia is not here. They are consistent here in the 3-meter springboard. Team Brazil. This is the Team Germany. Nicely done for that dive. Team China and Team Georgia. I think this is the the second round of Team Georgia. Team Germany in their, I think this is the third round, third or maybe fifth or fourth. Such an amazing body for Team Korea, long and very great job. Team Georgia for their, I think that is the fifth round. And this is the winning performance of Team China. Good job, Team China here. And also here, Team Germany. Such most of the winning performance of their routines. Nicely done for Team Georgia there. In Team Germany, revolution here is good. Team Germany here, as you can see. Yeah, that's the most difficult twisting that they did. That's their winning performance. If ever they can just increase their level of difficulty for Team Germany, then they can win more of the competitions.